You guys, today at Hutch Mountain, we're gonna show you on how to service your Honda generator. So step one is you wanna start it and get it warm so it's easier to drain that oil. Okay, now that you've let the generator run for a couple minutes so it's nice and warm, what you want to do is go to the fuel cap. There's an on-off position on here. Go ahead and flip that to the off position. Okay, next we're going to remove the service panel, and removing this gets you access to the air filter and the oil. This is where we're going to go to service the generator. So we'll remove this cover. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this air box cover. This gets us access to the air filter and the pre-filter. Okay, so what we're gonna do is pull this pre-filter out, just check that, make sure that it's good and clean, and then here's the air filter here. If your filter is dirty, watch our other video about how to properly clean it. Okay, now what we're gonna do is put this air cover back here. Go ahead and screw that back on. Just make sure it's protected from any elements from the outside. You don't want any dust or dirt or anything getting in there since you just cleaned it. So we'll go ahead and put that back like that. Perfect. Okay, now the drain plug. So here is the oil dipstick here. We're gonna unscrew this. This is the factory one from Honda. So we'll go ahead and unscrew this from here and pull that away. So the cool thing is here at Hutch Mountain, we have these oil change tubes. They're made out of aluminum and they are so nice. We're gonna go ahead and thread this in here, but this allows us to dump the oil out easier and make this process spill free. Go ahead and tip the generator, dump that oil out all over the ground and into the garden there. Just kidding, I'm kidding. We have an oil change pan under there that we're dumping this into. So we're gonna tip this and get all that oil out of there. And it's very crucial that we get as much of this oil out of here as possible. That's why we started the generator, to warm it up, to loosen it, to get it out. But as you can see, that's the nice thing about this oil change tube, is it just flows right out of there easier instead of it spilling all over the ground and all over the generator. All right, so this is about done here. We got a few drops left. Once we get there, we'll go ahead and tip it back up. And then what we'll do now is, on the oil that you use, again, it doesn't matter if it's synthetic or conventional. All that matters is the service hours, but we're gonna go ahead and fill this up to 14 fluid ounces. And look how awesome this is to do it through this oil change tube here. It makes it so much easier. So we'll go ahead and fill this up. And what you wanna do is make sure when you fill it up, you tip it back, obviously, but you wanna make sure that that oil level is all the way to the threads when you fill it. So we're gonna unscrew this oil change tube and check the level here. We'll go ahead and put it down. You wanna make sure this is on level ground when you check it, and look at that, holy cow. That is right up to where it needs to be. That is perfect right there. So we're good there. Awesome. So here at Hutch Mountain, we also have what we call our magnetic dipsticks. They have a little magnetic tip on the end to catch any particles in there. These are so awesome. They just screw right in there. We recommend you guys go ahead and swap out your OEM dipstick for these. Way nice and convenient. So there you go. You're done. Your oil is changed on your Honda generator. Let's go ahead and put the service panel back on and get everything covered up. You guys, this has been awesome. It's always good to change your oil in the recommended service that Honda recommends. And don't forget, let's go ahead and change that cap to the on position. You guys, this is how you love and take care of your Honda generator, and servicing it and changing the oil. If you have any questions about the magnetic dipstick or the oil change tube, please reach out to us here at Hutch Mountain. We'd love to help you in any way we can. Thanks.